Namaste, beloved family of light. My name is Fu, and welcome to my spiritual channel, Authentic LightWorker. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe for more informations, videos on spiritual wisdom, on angel connections, angels healing, and many other informations, knowledge on spirituality if you're into spiritual ascensions. Um, and for today's video, I feel that it is particularly important during this time when many of us are exposed to different streams of informations that often cause confusions. Many of us might wonder, um, what is the truth? So, if you're here, this video is for you, and I'd like to share with you the informations, the wisdom that I received from Mother Mary and Archangel Michael, the angels, the unicorns, and the dragons. So I hope you like it and resonate with it, and give it a like and share if you like. I feel that when being in the physical body on earth, nobody really has the ultimate truth. Everyone's version of truth only represent one aspect of it. Sometimes when you don't agree with a certain piece of information that comes forward, I understand that it might not be true to you. For others, it may be. So every time you come across, you receive a new inflow of information, whether it is spiritual or not, um, perhaps try not to dismiss it right away. Rather, you can keep it in mind so that you can revisit it another time. And you may also like to thank that source of information for helping you gain a new, fresh perspective. In doing that, you're actually practicing a spiritual law called the law of perspective. And over time, you will become more accustomed to looking at situations in life from much wider perspective, and certainly gain much more wisdom. People will start to respect you more and come to you for advice. Um, and that being said, it is also important, of course, to discern the truth for yourself, to stand in your power when you have to, especially during times like this. Um, the divine truth from source is always about pure love. So you notice that anything that makes you feel shy away from grace, loving kindness, acceptance, peace, or higher understanding is an illusion. Anything that is not love is simply not real. I know this does not fit into our the compartmentalizations of the human mind, right? For many people, people would people tend to say, "What are you talking about? People are doing this and that to one another in the flesh and bones, and how is this not real, right?" So if you say so, I may ask you this question: do you think that our flesh and bones are actually real, forever, eternal, or is it more of like a meat suit for our spirit to hop in and out, to do the job, to have a physical human experience, to feel powerful human emotions and physical sensations, yet being able to maintain that strong spiritual connections, the inner knowing that we are magnificent spiritual being coming from source like everyone else, like all there is. Um, if you still don't get it, that is fine. I totally understand. And trust me, when the frequency is right, when the time is right for you, you will understand this through and through. Um, but first of all, I would like to say that you will have to take good care of your heart center, because it is like a mirror that constantly reflects your inner world to the outer world. What you attract in your reality is actually reflections of your inner world, especially during this time of chaos, of change and confusions. You will need this powerful, pure, and loving heart center more than ever before. It is absolutely important to nourish that seed of love within your heart. It really needs you to water your heart with loving thoughts, with loving words and action towards yourself. Imagine how good it feels when you give yourself the acknowledgement that you deserve. Or take time, be patient to attend to your own feelings, your emotions, the thoughts that keep surfacing throughout the day. It needs your attention, so go back to it. Take time to heal them with loving kindness, with grace and understanding. Because when you do that, you're doing yourself a grand favor. You are healing yourself so that you truly understand exactly how other people around you are feeling. Your mother, your father, your siblings, your in-laws, your partners, your colleagues, and everyone else. And that will open your heart center to empathy and ultimately oneness. That's why when you love and understand yourself, you understand and love others the same way. That's why you see love is always within you. It's always here. So go back to your heart and polish it until it's diamond bright. A very powerful and pure energy being. You may call her Mother Mary. Yeah. She can help you awaken yourself to the divine love that's already very well existing in your heart center. She understands exactly how challenging it is to be in a human body and to be meddling with the mud on this earth plane with temporary amnesia, forgetting who you are in your divine missions. And yet she will help you gradually awaken your heart so that your remembrance journey will slowly unfold in the divine order. And remember that you will also be tested many, many times as your heart start to open to the higher lesson, the more advanced lessons of oneness. But not to worry, because Mother Mary energy is very soothing, loving, and patient. She will help you remember your true essence, which is love, through small little tests that are um, orchestrated by your monad and the higher beings. But you will be fine because your higher aspect will never give you anything more than you can handle. So trust that you are always guided, you are protected, and you are in good hand. And so that you can pass all the spiritual tests with the flying colors. And if you have not passed the test as well as you would have hoped, just forgive yourself, okay? I know we're humans, so we're not perfect and we're all learning, so it's okay. Take time, do forgiveness exercise. The most important is you need to forgive yourself because we're all learning. We're all like little toddlers. We're all growing. We're still growing. So forgive yourself. Love yourself even more. Make sure you learn the lesson. Okay. You cannot choose to look away from it or avoid it. No. Look at the lesson. Learn the patterns. Tell yourself that you can do it better next time. Okay. So that when you're ready to see that divine truth of oneness, that oh, we're all one. So what's the point of judging and criticizing others, because we are one. Because when you hurt another person, you are essentially hurting an aspect of yourself. So when you are ready to see that divine truth of oneness and ready to express that truth of oneness to others, essentially doing a great spiritual service. When you're ready to do that, either through being a leading example or becoming a spiritual teacher, whatever, Archangel Michael, very powerful, he will step forward into your aura to help you and bless you with the qualities that you need: courage, strength, independence, integrity, divine truth so that you can stand in your power and fulfill your missions. Be out there and be a beacon of light. Be in an example of the divine truth, especially during this time. So when you're ready, will you have the strength, faith, the discipline to bring forward the visions that you have, like a master from Saturn? Sometimes, all you need is just self-belief. You know that in your heart that it is your missions and it will succeed. You have to have faith. Sometimes you just have to be your own biggest fan because you know that you have a lot to offer to this world and the world is waiting. So what are you waiting for? Come up online, share your messages, your gifts with the world, and start taking courses if you need to, and build up your spiritual community, your friends. You see that those are still struggling with forgiveness, with their emotional, spiritual balance. Give them a little nudge. Ask them to come online, do online meditation group with you, or create a spiritual meditation group yourself for your spiritual community, and start doing the work because you are always constantly watched by the teachers. So yeah, happy light working, and may you all receive all the blessing, love, and support that you deserve. Much love and angelic blessing as always. Namaste.